Welcome, dear one. Take a gentle moment to arrive here. Let your body settle into the space you are in. There is nothing you need to prove right now. Slow your breathing just a little. Inhale softly through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Let the breath move you back into yourself. If it feels safe, allow your shoulders to relax. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest. You are allowed to be here exactly as you are. This is a quiet place for your healing. If these moments support you, you are welcome to gently subscribe and return whenever you need this calm space. Now let us begin. I trust my own perception. My memories are real and valid. I am allowed to name my experiences. My feelings make sense. I do not need permission to trust myself. My inner voice deserves respect. I am not confused for no reason. My clarity is returning gently. I am allowed to question what hurt me. I release the need to doubt myself. I am grounded in my own truth. My reality does not need approval. I honor what my body remembers. I am learning to listen to myself again. My thoughts are not wrong. I am allowed to feel what I feel. I trust the signals from my body. I am not imagining my pain. My experiences matter. I am safe to believe myself. I release confusion that was placed on me. My voice deserves space. I am reconnecting with my inner knowing. I do not need to explain my truth to feel it. I trust my emotions as messengers. I am allowed to change my mind. My boundaries are reasonable. I am not too sensitive. My reactions have meaning. I give myself permission to pause. I am learning what feels safe to me. My needs are real. I do not need to minimize my experiences. I trust my ability to discern. I am not responsible for others denying my truth. I am allowed to feel hurt. My clarity grows with gentleness. I am rebuilding trust with myself. I believe myself more each day. My intuition is slowly strengthening. I release shame that was never mine. I am allowed to remember clearly. My truth can exist without conflict. I do not need to argue with my reality. I honor my emotional wisdom. I am allowed to take my time healing. My inner compass is real. I am not broken for questioning. I trust myself more than manipulation. I am learning to feel steady again. My sense of self is returning. I am allowed to feel sure. I am not responsible for others rewriting history. My clarity is gentle and strong. I trust the calm voice inside me. I am allowed to step back and reflect. My truth does not disappear when ignored. I am safe to stand in my reality. I release the habit of self-doubt. My inner world deserves care. I am reconnecting with my confidence slowly. I am not wrong for noticing patterns. I trust myself to make sense of my life. I am allowed to feel clarity without fear. My healing does not need justification. I am learning to feel anchored again. I trust myself to know what is true for me. I am allowed to rest in my knowing. My sense of reality is stabilizing. I release voices that dismiss me. I return to myself with compassion. I am safe to believe what I live through. I trust myself enough to move forward. I honor my truth with gentleness. I am allowed to feel whole again. I am allowed to feel safe in my own mind. I release the need to justify my feelings. I am not to blame for how others treat me. My emotions are guides, not weaknesses. I am allowed to set gentle boundaries. I honor my pace in understanding my reality. I give myself permission to say no. I trust my inner wisdom over others' opinions. I am learning to listen to my heart again. I release old doubts that were imposed on me. My perception is valid and trustworthy. I am allowed to reclaim my energy. I do not need to shrink to make others comfortable. I am allowed to honor my boundaries without guilt. My voice deserves to be heard. I am allowed to trust my instincts. I release confusion that was not mine. I am learning to value my own perspective. I am not responsible for others' manipulations. I am allowed to feel my truth fully. I am worthy of honesty and respect. I am learning to stand in my truth with gentleness. I am allowed to take up space. My clarity grows stronger each day. I release the pressure to forgive before I am ready. I honor my journey and my healing. I am safe to trust my intuition. I am allowed to feel and express my anger safely. I am learning to feel secure in my own mind. I do not need validation to believe my truth. I release the fear of being dismissed. I am allowed to heal at my own pace. I trust the wisdom that comes from my experiences. I am allowed to reclaim my joy gently. I am not defined by others' words about me. I honor my feelings as valid and necessary. I release old patterns of self-doubt. I am allowed to rest without guilt. I trust my mind to guide me safely. I am allowed to be soft and strong at the same time. I release the need to explain my truth to anyone. I am safe in my own understanding. I am allowed to honor my limits. I am learning to listen to my body's wisdom. I am allowed to trust what I feel and remember. I am rebuilding trust with myself slowly and safely. I am allowed to feel confident in my own choices. I release old lies that confused me. I am allowed to feel peaceful in my own mind. I trust my heart to lead me gently. I am allowed to accept my own reality. I release shame that was never mine to carry. I am safe to honor my feelings and needs. I am learning to feel strong and calm simultaneously. I trust that my truth is enough. I am allowed to create boundaries that protect me. I release the voices that try to erase me. I am allowed to reclaim my peace. I trust myself to know what is safe. I am allowed to feel steady in my own reality. I honor my courage in remembering my truth. I am allowed to listen to my own guidance. I release old fears of judgment. I am allowed to feel worthy of love and care. I trust myself to move gently toward healing. I am allowed to celebrate my progress quietly. I release confusion and welcome clarity. I am allowed to be fully myself without apology. I trust that each small step restores me. I am allowed to feel safe in my own mind and body. I am reclaiming my voice with compassion. I am allowed to feel love for myself again. I am worthy of trust, respect, and care. I release doubt that others try to place in me. I am allowed to feel calm and grounded today. I trust the gentle rhythm of my own mind. I am allowed to nurture my inner self with patience. I release the need to prove myself to anyone. I am allowed to honor my own feelings above all else. I trust that healing happens in its own time. I am allowed to rest in the truth of who I am. I release all voices that diminish my worth. I am allowed to feel safe, calm, and held. I am allowed to stand in my truth without fear. I trust my own mind to guide me gently. I am allowed to release what no longer serves me. I honor my own pace in healing. I am allowed to feel calm and steady in my body. I trust the quiet wisdom inside me. I am allowed to love myself with patience. I release old fear of being unheard. I am allowed to feel secure in my own thoughts. I trust the guidance of my inner voice. I am allowed to let go of guilt that is not mine. I honor my feelings as true and important. I am allowed to reclaim my time and energy. I trust that my reality is valid. I am allowed to feel peaceful in my own mind. I release the need for others to understand me fully. I am allowed to be gentle with myself today. I trust my ability to notice what is true. I am allowed to set boundaries without fear. I honor my courage in claiming my truth. I am allowed to feel safe, whole, and restored. Take a slow breath now. Let these words settle softly inside you. You do not need to hold them tightly. Carry only what feels comforting. Leave the rest behind. May you move gently through the rest of your day. You are allowed to rest in yourself.